This is a whole hot mess. We're going to talk about it after the 30. What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Jay. I am actually going to put the StreamYard in because I do want to hear from other people. And this is serious on today, you all. Um, we all know that Dovey was not living with her daughter for whatever reason. She wasn't living with her daughter. She was supposed to be in Georgia. What's up, Simply Pink and Green? Then from Georgia, she was gonna go to Connecticut, and then she wound up getting with Read My Book. Read My Book extended her place to Dovey. Now, I remember saying Dovey saying that she was only going to stay a couple of weeks, right? Then the weeks turned into the months. And so now Dovey is not wanting to leave because Just Read My Book wants her out. Y'all hold on for a minute. My camera's acting up. I'm gonna go with this camera. So Just Read My Book wants her out. And it's the lady's house. Now, the lady said she didn't want anything from Dovey. And so Dovey gave us some money. This is where it gets crazy. Just Read My Book. I have a suspicion that Dovey knew that after 30 days, you could not kick her out, whether you paid a darn red penny or not. And I think that she knows. And she's still in that lady house. Let me say this too while I'm here. Dovey, you are provoking that lady. You are collecting cash apps. I really, you collecting cash apps, and you don't understand that Ronnie Q and Tofu Alley is making you like a whole dummy over there. Now, what they say about me don't really matter because it doesn't. It doesn't. But they're making a whole fool of you out. Ronnie Q is making jokes and cracking jokes about folk. Tofu Alley is making innuendos. Both of them are that y'all had a relationship, and you sitting over there with that lady, letting you talk to you, and the only reason why you got her up there because she can help these people get you some money. You know? And I think it's a damn shame, to be honest. To be honest, it's a damn shame. So Ronnie Q and Tofu Alley is just using you over there, and we just telling you the truth. Now, one thing Q did try to get you to do is leave the house. Because Dovey, if you get $1,000, you done got paid. And it may not be from her. But I think this thing is a cash grab. I don't feel sorry for Dovey. And I don't feel sorry for Just Read My Book. Now, Just Read My Book was trying to be nice. She probably was trying to have Dovey up in her house, but I told y'all that Dovey's daughter don't even want her in the house no more. Now, all of a sudden, you get this woman in without the intent. I don't think Just Read My Book would have ever thought that this situation would come to this. And Dovey is just as brazen and just as bold. She's sitting there. And what gets me is that content creators are telling that they're telling this lady to stay in that volatile situation, and you don't need to move. Somebody's gonna get hurt, or yeah, somebody's gonna get seriously hurt, or both of them are gonna go to jail. And you won't hear Ronnie Q raising bail nor Tofu Alley. And Dovey, You out now. One thing that lady did say, that lady said that I was being nice. You outstayed your welcome, and I want you to go. Dovey, you done put that lady business out there. You done told the people that the lady was 500 pounds. You said that she couldn't wipe her booty. You said that she had a panty liner. You said the cat was peeing everywhere. You said that she was doing weed and drinking and all of this stuff. But yet you stayed in that house for 4 months, and then you contributed to the lady's alcoholism by buying her a bottle. That's what you said out your own mouth, Dovey. And the thing is, Dovey, you're not dumb. And I know people want to think Dovey is dumb, but Dovey is not dumb. Dovey knew exactly what she is doing. Dovey was planning for this day. And now, just like I told you, she begging for cash apps. I knew it was going to happen. I thought she wasn't going to be able to get back in the house. But now she back in the house, and she said, well, I only have $175. And let me tell you what barbecue and CPAP up there doing. Barbecue and CPAP making you look even more like a scam, because barbecue said somebody named denied access. First of all, that name is telling you everything you need to know. But now she's saying this person named denied access sent you $1,000, trying to make you look dubious, like you a scammer. Dovey, you don't see that these people are using you. Dovey, I'm going to tell you the truth. I knew you was a scammer from day one, okay? I knew you was a liar from day one. I knew you were not to be trusted on day one. That transmission scandal, your Dovication scandal. We all knew this. And now what we've been telling folk is coming to pass. Hold on for y'all. Let me put my virtual background in. I want to be blurred. Let me blur this. Is my blur working? Hold on. Okay. Let me put my little blurred on. Barbecue and CPAP, boo. Baby, she money grabbed $1,300 already. And let me say this. I'm not mad that Dovey got the money. I know who ain't giving her none. I know I'm not. Because again, and then barbecue trying to make you even look worse. Barbecue done trying to take you down to the days end, girl, to the economy end. Barbecue trying. And barbecue, let me say this. If she would have had an Uber package and a hotel package here, she would have been doing much better than what she was, and probably better than what she would do at your house. Okay? Because one thing is, I don't have no problem. But first of all, she wouldn't be staying with me. See, that's the whole thing. She wouldn't be staying with me. Access denied. Ain't that something, beans and cornbread? This woman tried to get that lady removed from her property. And then they trying to say Dovey is the victim. Dovey, nobody didn't put no weapon to your head to say you need to go over there with just read my book. You willingly went over there. You willingly went over there. And you did outstay your welcome. But then the sad part about it is folk ain't gonna even help people no more. Because they gonna see this Dovey thing and they gonna say, hell no, nobody ain't staying with me. Let me tell you what happened now. I had a situation. And there was this person who was in the choir. They was in the choir. And I found out they was homeless. Now, child and mama and daddy had this 8,000 square foot home. So I'm like, something is wrong here. I mean, your mom and daddy can be on the whole side of the house and you be on another side of the house. They don't even know you there, but yet they don't want you in their house, right? So I said, now this person graduated from Morehouse in accounting. But I think the person's a little off. But baby, I said, you have a week to figure out what you're going to do. I don't want you homeless. Now, y'all know how I'm about my house. Okay, I don't want no eating in my rooms. Hello, somebody now. I lay down the line. No eating in my rooms. Clean your clothes. I'm not trying to play. Baby, Day 5 came. I'm like, well, where are you in your process of looking for a place? Well, I done talked to pastor this. I done talked to pastor this. Okay, well, you better hurry up because you got 2 more days. Baby, it was on a Friday. On a Friday. On a Friday. I got rid of my heavy load. On a Friday, I got rid of my heavy load. I said, okay, you got your stuff packed? Yeah, I got my stuff packed. Okay, let's go. Where you going? I don't know where to go. I said, well, don't you go to college? Yeah, baby, I dropped them right off at that college. Bloop, and kept on driving. I said, Jesus wept. God bless you. And I kept on moving. I ain't feel no guilt about it. You know why? Because I said you got 7 days. Now, in 7 days, I would have been calling everybody their mama. I would have been calling Jesus. I would have been calling everybody. 7 days, he was gone. And guess what? He's still living to this day. I don't play that stuff. I don't play that stuff. Put them right up out on the college with the bags and all. I said, okay, God bless you. Jesus wept. No, hell no. Ain't nobody got time for that. Who? And you let that lady stay in your house for a whole month? She would have been gone after that second week. I'm like, okay, niece, you gotta go. Okay, y'all. I'm a child. Let me go to these panels, Lord Jesus. Let me go on over here. This is a hot mess. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to my YouTube. This is a hot mess. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm playing? It was gone. Hold on, let me get over here.
Device, how I show you just like get out of this device and come back.
Child, Ronnie Q is making her look really stupid right now. Ronnie Q is playing. They're making innuendos that this woman done been scissoring and all of this kind of stuff. And Ronnie Q trying to say, well, she need to ride and we need to see her go to the hotel to make sure she ain't scamming nobody. Hold on. Child, Ronnie Q she's just orchestrating. Tracy, girl, this is a hot mess. But Tracy, I won't give not one damn dime. Okay? After Dovey gooped them girls for Dovication and didn't want to return their money, I'm like, oh no. And now she all bent out of shape about giving somebody a measly $200 a month talking about some rent. Girl, but yet you still owe Brooke and them people money from Dovication they ain't got back yet. Pay them people the money. Hold on for a minute. Just Reed wants somebody out her house. That lady. Child, Dovey is something else. Treats. I told y'all. I told y'all.
To leave.
Dovey ain't left that lady house yet. Dovey holding out for some more money. I promised the Lord that I would hold out until I get $3,000. Girl, Dovey is gooping these girls. Dovey is duping these girls. Dovey is duping these girls. Dovey is duping. Look, Dovey knew this, honey. And get what? Why does Dovey keep on saying how many people in the chat? Baby, Dovey, girl, is this how you get your 1,000, girl? Get it how you live it. But girl, Girl, you done got 1,000 at the Greyhound bus station in the shooting. Okay, now you getting $1,000. I mean, 1,400 people getting evicted. Girl, this ain't a good look. This ain't a good look. And now, girl, you gooping the girls. I wouldn't give her one red cent. Run Brooke Valentine her money back. Run Brooke Valentine and them women from Dovication their money back. Roll them their money back since you got some money. Dovey know what she doing. Now she in her Pebbles voice. See what I was saying. Girl, girl. I wouldn't give her one dime. Y'all can give her whatever y'all want to, because I ain't telling people to do nothing. I know I ain't getting no money. Because first of all, you went up there, ate that lady food, and all the lady wanted you to do was turn the damn camera off. They trying to make Dovey feel good. I don't give a two flying flips. Dovey ain't nothing. First of all, Dovey, you told that lady business. You done told all that lady business. And then you gonna try to get her arrested. Tracy, she tried to get that lady arrested. Child, I wouldn't be doing nothing for Dovey. All of this stuff. Dovey's so smart. Let her get her own place. When she was out in that, she was out outside. I'm like, where you gonna sleep, Dovey? Baby, she's still talking about this 105 per night. Dovey ain't crap. I mean, how she done talked to the lady. And y'all, this is what I don't get. I understand legally, Dovey is dealing with her legal rights, but Dovey, you overstayed your welcome. And now people gonna think twice before helping folk because of this stuff. Najee, she is, but again, why be someplace where you're not wanted? Why be somewhere where you're not wanted? And then why are you trying to get that lady arrested? This lady helped Dovey out. Now, she is crazy. We knew this was going to happen. We told her this was going to happen. But still, Dovey did exactly what. Now she making a cash grab. She acting like she's Sally Struthers on Feed the Cheering over there, trying to get a hotel room. And now I ain't, y'all can give money. Okay. Transmission gate. Dovication 1 gate. The daughter done kick out. Why can't you go back with your daughter? Why can't you go back with your daughter? Okay? Child. Now look at you. And the lady crying. That lady sound like Billy Ray. Y'all remember that lady who was getting married and the lady daughter saw, don't be talking to my mama like that. She said, Billy Ray, don't you hear me? Billy Ray. That's how, girl, that's how Just Read My Book sound, baby. Honey, she got some lungs on her. When I tell you that lady ain't stopped, Ronnie Q keep telling the story wrong. Child, Ronnie Q is trying to do it. And Ronnie Q, girl, you can't shame me, boo. Okay, because I got a house to live in, and I'm not up here trying to get nobody arrested. Okay, nobody ain't telling me to leave. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I told y'all this was a money grab. Didn't I tell y'all this? Didn't I tell y'all this was going to happen? Didn't I tell y'all that Dovey was going to get up here and start begging for money? I told you. Child, Rented TV, I can't do it. I'm gonna put the link down, because let me say this. Deanna Irvin was right. I went over there to listen to Deanna Irvin. See, I can tell people who I listen to. I don't listen to Deanna Irvin all the time, but I knew she was going to have an opinion on this. And Deanna Irvin is right. First of all, somebody opened their house to you to help you out. And this is how you repay them. Okay? If you knew that lady was an alcoholic, if you knew that lady went 2 cents, then that first or second week, you should have got the hell out of there. But you stayed there. And then you supplied the woman some liquor. Now, we all know the law says 30 days. But I'm going to tell you what, Dovey, that lady don't want you in her home. Why are you being a nuisance? And let me tell you something. When Dovey told that lady, you want me? You want me? Dovey was trying to provoke that lady to beat her behind. I almost said the word. But she want that lady to beat her behind so she can send that lady to jail. That's exactly what Dovey was trying to do. And Dovey done did this before. Dovey tried to say that lady assaulted her, knowing she was lying. Child, it's the lies for me. And I'm sorry, Dovey, you wrong. You may be legally right, but you wrong. That lady said, get out her house. And my thing is this. Did she need your money before you moved in there? You act like that lady needed your money. It seemed like she was doing just fine before you moved there. You seem like you added undue stress. I know that damn cat was stressed out. We was looking at that cat. That cat looked like he wanted to scratch the back of your neck. Like he wanted to scratch your eyes out. And the reason why it probably smelled like pee in the house is because the cat couldn't get to the kitty litter because you all up in the bathroom. Is she supposed to be going? Hold on. Is she leaving? Is she leaving? Tracy, girl, this is a mess. I ain't never seen nothing like this on YouTube. Every tragedy story has come from Dovey. From eviction. This is the second eviction, girl. You remember she blamed Dovey got a fascination with pee. Okay, she said the dog had peed on her floors in her last apartment, and that's why she was living with her daughter, knowing that the eviction had knocked on her door. But Dovey loved urine. I don't know what her fascination with urine is, but she said the dog had peed on the floor. Pee and toilet paper. And she talked about that lady toilet tissue. Okay, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Am I lying? Y'all remember when Dovey was getting evicted and she went to her daughter's house? Dovey was lying in. And Dovey knew Dovication wasn't going to happen. Child, she had people at Dovication swimming with the dolphins, catching a helicopter ride. Girl, and she was talking about toilet tissue from Dovication, wasn't she? Y'all, let me say this. I don't care if she get $3,000. I ain't worried about it. If people want to do that, I ain't giving one dime. Dovey is a scam artist. Dovey knew exactly what she was doing when she went to that lady's house. I find it hard to believe that she don't. Dovey done did this before. Child, yeah. How many of y'all think this is a scam? Put a one. How many of y'all think that Just Read My Book was wrong? How many of y'all think Dovey is right? Put a one in the room if you think this is a scam. If you think this is a scam, in the depths of your heart, the deep recesses in your heart, put a one. Dovey said she got 257. Look at all these ones. This is a money grab. This is a money grab, boo-boo. This is a money grab. Dovey, you ain't right, girl. Look at her. Look at her. Look, y'all hear them cash apps? Y'all hear them cash apps? And still begging honey smacks. Baby, she doing these girls. She is doing these girls. Look, Dolby girl, get it how you live it. Girl, if you can get $5,000, get $5,000. It seems like there's a sucker born every minute. I'm just sorry. Y'all, this is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. First of all, who wants to be seen getting evicted, Jesus? Viewers of you said, wow. I'm reading these comments, baby. This is sad on so many levels. All I'm going to say is the lesson we can learn here is do not open your doors to content creators or subscribers. Because, baby, you see what happens in the end. Okay? Dover done called that the police on that lady 3 times. They done had the police come out there. And then Dover tried to get that lady arrested. Y'all, Dover tried to get that lady arrested. Talking about something, she assaulted her. And Dover know good and darn well that lady ain't assault her. Just a lying wonder. And then the lady was saying, would you please leave? The lady wanted you to leave. And I mean, you didn't want to leave. And then Dovey talking about she leaving and then gonna go get some water. Girl, look. And now she gonna be begging for more cash app because she gonna say that she don't have enough money for hotels. And then watch what's gonna happen. She gonna say that her apartment been pushed back because they gotta paint and they gotta change the carpet. Girl, you know that's what they gonna do. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I got somebody coming up. Child, it's just a web of lies for me. I can't deal with it. What's up, P?
Ooh, child.
P.
Ooh,
Do
child.
you see this mess?
She would get out my day. Well, she would get out of my SHIT because I know I got to
Do
spell
you
words.
see this money grab, girl? Now, the only thing
and
I'm
she's
gonna say
not gonna get no room.
Yeah, let me say this. The only thing I would say that read my book, just read my book, did wrong, was let that lady stay with her for more than a month.
She would
And taking
run
money
with her
from that woman.
over a night.
Baby, she would have been gone. But look, if Dovey was her friend, she would have left when she said, okay, baby, you done overstayed your welcome. It's time to go. But Dovey said, no. Dovey said, I gave you $900 within 4 months. Okay?
Didn't that? Wait a minute. Ain't she been there about 6 months?
Baby, I thought it was more than 4 months. I
It's
thought it
more
was
than
about
4
6
months.
months.
It's a lot being told.
Okay? And then Dovey tried to say the lady wanted her to wipe her butt and be a home and
That woman was living fast. Her butt was getting wiped before Dovey got there.
Okay, that's
If
why I
that
was like,
cat was messing, which I do not believe, because he's a
baby,
big
that cat
helper to
never
the
looked
cat.
like that cat. Do you know
And
cats
she
are
was
usually
mean to that cat just like she was mean to her grandson.
Okay?
Okay?
Now let me say this. If Dovey felt that those conditions was that bad, Dovey should have left the second week. Dovey should have been having an apartment and doing that the second week. Dovey, you stayed there. You stayed there.
And stayed
You
like she
stayed.
did her daughter. And brought her daughter
Okay?
man off when she moved in with her, remember?
Yes.
Okay.
And so now you trying to act like, Dovey, you wrong. You wrong. By the law.
I'm gonna talk about it with her truth. I ain't telling no lie on her, and I don't give a damn if she don't like it. She was getting evicted when she moved in with her daughter. Remember? And she's supposed to have like $1,900.
Let me say this.
She wasn't giving her daughter shit, and I don't believe she was giving just read my book, just the basics. I believe she was buying toilet paper and shit like that.
Baby, did she talk about the lady toilet tissue?
She talked about that woman like a dog. She drug the hell out of her on live several times.
She said, I don't talk about people, girl.
Shit.
And I'm going to say this, though. Dovey, Ronnie Q, and Tofu Alley made you look like a whole stupid fool because they were joking. They tried to make it like you was a lesbian with that lady. I mean, then Ronnie Q said the people want to see you go to the hotel because they trying to say that you ain't trustworthy, Dovey. And then Ronnie Q said that somebody named Access Denied gave you $1,000 and then try to act like you was still lying. See, them people ain't for you, Dovey. But I'm gonna tell you what, Dovey, you was wrong. Legally, you could have stayed there, but you were wrong for staying there because that was that lady's house. And y'all sitting there, and for them content creators talking about something she shouldn't have to go, y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all know that that's a volatile situation.
Is she provoking her to do something?
Somebody said $900 for a month smell like a lie. At one point, Dovey said she was paying $300 a month.
Yes, she sure did.
Somebody is lying, girl. Okay, a lot can't remember.
I don't believe she gave the woman nothing. I believe she was buying basic stuff only for her, and then maybe some toilet paper every once in a while. I've seen people do
Ronnie Q was over there trying to get shine.
And Tofu Alley, crying.
Ness and Uppity Negro Goddess. It was a shame today. It was a shame today, but I'm reporting on it.
They was up there clowning. Now, how did it go to them two dragging from what Dovey was trying to do?
Because they forgot who it's about. It's always about them. It's always about them. And then they're up there trying to, let me say this, baby, you can say whatever you want about me. I got a car. I got a house. If I want to go to a hotel, I can. But one thing I'm not doing is staying at people's houses. You don't hear that Jay Wilson was sitting over there at somebody's house begging and bumming, hate to see him coming. You ain't never hear that from me. That ain't my ministry.
She fussed about putting gas in the car. Now the woman holding her around, you got to put some damn gas in the car.
Okay, it's like God. You didn't even come with no damn car. And then the girls told me that Cruiser was gonna come and pick her up. I'm like, ooh, Cruiser.
Go and get her. Let her go get her. That would be good. To get her away from Just Read My Book, because I think Just Read My Book is gonna snap if they don't get Dovey out of there.
Let me say this. I'm not putting all the blame on Dovey, but Dovey was wrong. And y'all know that woman been scamming since she been on here. And Rennie TV, you know that. You know this. She really needs to run Brooke and them people their money back. Since she want that lady to get her money back.
Yeah.
Give Brooke her money back.
Her. But when it's her money, it's different. But when it's Brooke their money, it don't mean nothing.
You talking about something. I just hate to see people out. Child bye.
She was homeless when she got there. She was riding around on that bus, acting like she was lost. Y'all remember? Remember, she was running away from someone when she left Florida. She left her car.
Okay.
And got on the bus.
The transmission. Okay, the people don't put all that money in the transmission, and she don't even have a car no more.
And but they put that money in the transmission. On that bus, asking people for money because she was lost. And she was just wandering around. She's safe, but she wasn't no lost, and she wasn't no runner. And she was calling people at night at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, content creators, begging for money.
Shelly said, now I told you again, I'm gonna go right back to it. When Vivian told me that woman didn't want to give her no budget, I'm like, Vivian, something is wrong with that. And then she had the nerve to say that Jay Wilson was trying to find out how many. Girl, I could care less how much but Vivian needed a budget to help out with the stuff. I mean, are you silly? But I told Vivian something ain't right. I said, something ain't right. Something ain't right. And sure enough, when that eviction letter came to me and I saw it, it was real. And I'm like, Dovey. And you know what? I was stupid enough to have people give money to Dovey because I knew that she was getting evicted. See, people forget that. People forget that right there. Yep. Because she was getting evicted. And then all of a sudden, we sabotaging her event. No, she wasn't going to never have that event. She ain't have enough money to have the event in the first place. And all she was doing is taking that money. And y'all know what me and Vivian did that because we knew after that transmission gate, we were like, okay, well, maybe if Dovey does an event, people will see Dovey as reputable. Child, how wrong we were. And that's why I said, Vivian, girl, get out right now. Because let me tell you something. If Dovey had her way, Vivian would have been holding the bag, and Dovey would have been blaming Vivian, like she doing this lady now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Just Read My Book was lucky she was able to get her out. Yes, she was. Because Dovey would have stayed there.
She out now?
Hey, Lady T.
Hey. So yeah, I was coming to let you know she left for now.
Good.
What I didn't see is whether or not she took all her stuff with her, because you're allowed to stay out of the house for a day if you're allowed to stay out of your house. Didn't she go on a whole cruise and went back?
Okay, a whole cruise. That's where she should have been, her ass out the house.
Right.
Lord Jesus. Right.
And see, she was supposed to move down when she come back from that cruise.
Okay.
And she didn't.
And let me tell you something, Lady T. Didn't I say it? Okay, when I saw this thing a brewing, when I saw the storm out on the ocean and it was moving this away, I said, Dovey is getting ready to do a whole Cash App run. Baby, didn't I call it? Didn't I call it? Baby, Dovey told me, I don't want nobody pity. Baby, she was giving me salad struthers with feed the cheering. Okay, she was giving me $1 a day. She was giving me $1 a day over there. Baby, and let me tell you this, Dovey, if you get that money, amen. But I ain't giving none. I tell you what, because honey, you lost me when them people paid that vacation money and you ain't paid them back. Okay, go ahead, Lady T. I just had to say that because honey, she was asking for $1 a day. Okay, go ahead.
No, so my question is, if there's anything left in that house, this ain't over. She gonna say, I still live there. My stuff is still in there.
Right. She didn't take her stuff. Her stuff is still there, honey.
And child Dovey was easy like Sunday morning. Okay, that lady was losing her mind. Honey, I thought somebody was going to get their ass whipped when they started pulling them plugs out, honey. That lady pulled that plug out. And Dovey said, you want me? Dovey said, you want me? You want me? Dovey was trying to provoke that lady. Okay.
She was trying to provoke her so that she could probably get a restraining order on her or something like that.
That's what she was working on.
She already told the police that the lady assaulted her and the lady didn't.
She wanted to take over that house. And this is the thing. Since we all know that there isn't an apartment to go to on Friday, where do people think she's going? Because she made it very clear, that she didn't want to go to a homeless shelter.
Okay, she told the police that.
She wasn't.
And the police told her that if she wants to get back in that house, she can.
She could break in. Girl, if she would have broke in, she would have went to jail. Them police were setting her up. Them police were setting her up. Because first of all, where is the proof that she paid rent? Now, see, the thing is, though, it's not the money. It's the time stayed in. And because Dovey stayed there for 30 days, baby, she messed herself up. Just Read My Book. But then Just Read My Book want to cuss everybody out. Girl, that was your fault. Now, don't be getting mad at the cheering. The cheering already told you what was going to go on. I told you that if Dovey's daughter don't even want her in her house, then why you going to go on here and volunteer? I knew it was going to be a mess.
I said it. I didn't know some of this stuff, but I know what I do know is warning comes before destruction. So you had to have been told.
She had. I said it on my platform, y'all. I said it on my platform. Dovey is always getting an apartment. So when she was staying with her daughter, I ain't never seen nobody kick out their mama. I ain't never seen nobody kick their mama out.
But ain't no telling how she was acting when she wasn't live. Ain't no telling how she was acting.
But Dovey said she was on the list for an apartment, girl.
But where's the apartment at? Is it gonna be the apartment in
Florida?
Hold on, then she told the cheering that she had an unfurnished apartment in Georgia.
Yep, and then she had a house too in whatever state that was going through. She was left the house because other people in her family didn't want to pay the taxes.
What's up, Vivian? I'm so sorry, Vivian over here chilling. What's going on, Vivian? Vivian, do you see this foolery?
How y'all doing today? Bruh J, I love you, but don't say my damn name with that woman name no more.
No, Vivian, because that woman
Bruh J, don't say my name with that woman name no more. Y'all listen. By the time I had talked to Bruh J, I had already made the decision that I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to work with her. Bruh Jay gave me a confirmation. Bruh Jay know I'm not a dummy and I'm not stupid. I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm going to put myself in harm's way. Y'all, I come from the church. I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm going to put myself in harm's way. And my daddy, his favorite saying is, don't let your good works be evil spoken of. And I'm not going to let my good works be evil spoken of.
Well, I'm going to tell y'all content.
I'm telling y'all now, bruh Jay did give me a confirmation, but Vivian was already smart enough to pull out of that situation. I'm not a dummy, and I'm not here. Listen, y'all, it is what it is. Fish and company, 3 days. Fish and company, 3 days. You can't stay in my house past 3 days unless you May, which is my dog, laying down at the bottom of the bed.
Right. Y'all subscribers, y'all better watch out because Dovey gonna be trying to stay with y'all, baby. And people was gonna go get her. I'm like,
I wouldn't have done that.
Dovey know what she doing. JJ was, I know you was now right, and you was over there lady place. Let me tell you something, Dovey, Ronnie Q, Tofu Alley, baby, they done set you up good. Ronnie Q made you look like a whole scammer when that man allegedly supposed to send you $1,000, and she kept on saying. And then Ronnie Q said, "Make sure you go to the Uber to the hotel so we can see it because we want to make sure." I mean, they making you look like a whole dummy, and then they laughing. They talking about you and that lady was scissoring and all of that stuff. I mean, girl, they don't care about you.
Bruh Jay and panel, thank y'all. I just need to let y'all know that Juicycations is coming up. If you would like your Juicycations gear, email me at yespictureladies@gmail.com. If you need some t-shirts for your own personal channel, hey, I do custom t-shirts. I do cups. I do a whole lot of stuff.
Love the nails.
Okay. Well, Juicycations is coming up and we having it.
I gotta go to bed because ain't nobody gonna cash at me no trip money. I gotta go to bed so I can get up at 5:30 in the morning and do a gas station chronicle. Cause ain't nobody cash apping me trip money.
Vivian, you want to come over here and live at my house and I can kick you out, girl? We can make some money, girl. We can make some money, girl.
I'll be down there in 2 weeks, bro. Jay, you gonna
Jay Wilson? I got my own house. As a matter of fact, I got my own 2 houses. That's why I gotta go to the gas station to make sure I can pay for them. I'm out.
Now, Pastor, you know I'm nosy.
Somebody said Sean Bradley kept telling Dover she didn't have to leave because she paid rent. See, this is when people get their behind kicked because even though Dover had that legal right to stay there, that lady was belligerent. She was crazy.
I felt like
I said to Dover, I said either leave or call the police.
No, if she would have called the police again, she would have been going to jail.
It is what it is because Just Read My Book was getting physical with her. She was about to get physical with Dovey, I think. I think she put hands on Dovey.
She would. I'm surprised she didn't put a pot on Dovey.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
No, for real. It was getting to that point, and I'm gonna tell you when the violence was gonna happen. The violence was gonna happen when Just Read My Book was ready to lay down for good. When she was gonna hit, she was not gonna let her head hit that pillow without that woman get out of her house.
I know I can't blame her. Dovey was antagonized.
It was honey. I thought they were gonna go at it when they was pulling that cord out. That
right. That's what I'm saying. It got physical.
Said, you want me? You want me?
It got physical. Yeah, that Read My Book got physical.
Girl, I got tired looking at the rainbow colors. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I thought the rainbows was gonna be spread all over, baby. I thought she was gonna be spread like Skittles, baby. Because it seemed like so I was gonna get behind it. Huh?
She needed to taste the rainbow. I'd have got violent a long time ago.
This is what I said, bro, Jay. I would have invited all family members within a 20 to 50 mile radius and had all of them come over there and I'm sure she would have got up out of that end.
I don't know. Dovey was sitting there like she was easy like Sunday morning, honey.
She didn't care.
Dovey didn't get. And this is the thing. Why stay in a situation where you're not even wanted? Why do that?
Because
and then, first of all, the lady said she didn't even have to pay nothing. Dovey volunteered to give that lady that money. And then all of a sudden now she want to claim it as it was rent.
Look at what Bonita Bottom said. I would have. I would too. It would have been some furniture moving up in there.
Everybody think Dovey plays that victim. And you see how Dovey quickly twisted that thing, talking about the police took that lady assaulted her to get that lady to go to jail.
She was gonna get that lady put out her own house.
Y'all, Dovey ain't right. If y'all don't see what Dovey is doing, y'all crazy. And I have been saying this. I said that Dovey is dangerous. And Shelley told us that Dovey acts this one way, but is a diabolical thinker the other way. Shelley told us this. I'm telling you, Shelley told us this. Now we seeing it, and now people want to act like Dovey is the victim. Let me say this. That lady opened her doors to Dovey. Unfortunately, she didn't know that Dovey was going to do this, and here it is a month. Dovey, if that house smelled like piss, you should have left. If that woman had cheap toilet tissue, you should have got your own place and bought your own toilet tissue. Dovey, if that lady was drinking and smoking weed and beating up her daughter, you should have left. But you stayed there for 4 months, and now all of a sudden, everything she did was wrong. Dovey, you wrong. You wrong. And Sean them telling you to stay there, legally you could. But Dovey, why stay in a house where you're not welcome? And do you got proof that you paid rent? Or did you just get that lady a little something?
She said she kept saying,
no, Teresa, I think it's North Carolina.
Cash. I mean, cash, just because you show a bank statement saying that you paid cash, unless she wrote you a receipt, you can't prove it.
But it didn't even matter. The fact that she was there for over 30 days. And
that's it. Whether she paid cash or not.
You don't need to pay rent. You don't
need to pay no rent.
The fact that she was living there for 30 days and got mail there was enough.
Did you all hear Dovey when she said, I'm squatting?
She said she was squatting since April. But the thing about that, people that need to understand, she was squatting since before she even got there. That was her plan.
Well, Cruiser, go let us stay at your house, Cruiser. Cruiser, no rent is needed, Cruiser, but it's just the semantics of it all. Y'all know that lady outwore her welcome, and that lady was crazy, and she wanted Dovey out. I'm sorry, and y'all know it's wrong. You know, the sad part about it is that lady really opened her door to Dovey, and this is what Dovey did to her. And you know what's sad about it now? When people are homeless and stuff happen to folk are not going to let people stay at their house anymore because they're going to remember Dovey.
Yep.
No, the law is the law. We know the law is the law. We know that, Cruiser, but sometimes things are not right. And again, y'all remember this. And let me say this. You are right,
up, Noble?
You are right, Cruiser. The law is the law. But you know Dovey is a scammer. You know this is not the first time she's done that. Her darn daughter won't even want her to stay there. And all she did now was get this cash app grab. If everybody give $1, I'm like, are these people serious? Are these people serious? And again, Dovey was all on that. Baby, this is crazy. This is crazy. I won't forget to put up my banner. What's up, Noble?
No doubt. What's up, Jay Wilson, Pastor? What's going on, man?
I don't believe this stuff that I'm seeing.
I don't either. I wanted to just say something about the 30-day eviction thing. Yeah, that do have legal precedence. It do have a legal precedent. But the thing is that they have to be able to cohabitate.
Right.
Now, if the police is called again, now if the police is called again with the same situation, somebody going to jail.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
They wanted to take somebody to jail the third time they came over there.
They did. And let me say this. You're right, Miss Cruiser. It's a learning lesson. Don't let people stay over your house. You should have made her do an Airbnb so you could have kicked her out at any time. And that's what you should have did. Because that's one thing Jay do. Baby, I would have gave you an Airbnb for $10. It was time for you to go. You would have been out of my house. Period.
Well, how is it? I guess it's different when you own the Airbnb versus
it is
legal.
It is.
Okay.
It is. And that's why Airbnb tell people do not start taking cash and getting off the books. Because people say, well, I'll pay you more. But folk don't realize you getting ready to set yourself up to have a squatting situation. See, Airbnb can get people out when that stuff happens. So yeah, so it's crazy to me. So I'm like, girl, y'all both crazy. And then people up there talking about some trying to play them like lesbians and stuff. And I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, everybody trying to get clout. Now, don't get me wrong. You know I was going to talk about this. You knew I was going to talk about this. But I ain't have to go on Dolby panel to do it. Hey, Miss Cruz.
Hey, everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat. I want to know why the people in the chat so mad with me. Why they yelling at? What they yelling at me for?
I don't
they
know.
in there talking about, that'll stay with you, Miss Cruiser. They losing it. You TSCC and TSCC housing and that. What's wrong with people? Why y'all mad on this Sunday?
Well, let me tell you why they're mad. Let me tell you why they're mad, Miss Cruiser. Because they see this scamming situation, and again, it is.
But am I scamming anybody? What me for?
I ain't finished, Miss Cruiser.
I ain't asked them for a damn thing. I ain't asked nobody in the beef sector for nothing.
I'm Miss Cruiser. But this is the thing, because you asked the question. So again, they done seen the words of Dovey, and you're right. Even though this lady opened her door, because it didn't care. It didn't matter if Dovey gave her money or not. It was 30 days. You're right. But it's the fact that this woman knew this and then had the brazen audacity to say, I ain't going nowhere, and all of this. And then you gave that lady some money and you think that you can do all of this stuff. So now people like, girl, you outstayed your welcome. And even though you are legally in your rights, but ethically, girl, you know you're wrong. And then you did this whole money grab thing. So now they looking at you and say, well, Miss Cruiser, let her stay at your house. Let her do this. And then you know how people get.
But here's the thing. Here's the difference. Just read my book. Ask her to come there. I was in the live. She said when Dovey was getting that Greyhound ticket, I was in the live. You know why I remember it so well? Because I know Burlington very well, and it's one city away from me. And I heard her when she said, "No, Dovey, get your ticket to Burlington. Get your ticket to Burlington." That's number one. Number two is that they were both in cahoots. She would bring her. She knew she was a scammer, and she was bringing a scammer there so they can get together and scam, so she can be her caretaker and get some money. So sometimes you got to live with what you got to live with. I don't know what y'all mad at Miss Cruiser for, and I don't know why y'all asking Miss Cruiser. I ain't never asked nobody to come to stay in my house. If you ain't come out of me, you can't stay in my house. So I ain't never asked nobody to stay in my house. So I don't know what y'all talking about bringing her in my house for.
So Miss Cruiser. So Miss Cruiser done brought some things to light, but still in all, Dovey, the gig is up. And both of y'all are getting what you getting. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't give you a damn to get nothing. Because again, you knew better, she knew better, and this is what y'all getting. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. We done seen this play out too much. And I saw it play out just like clockwork. As soon as Dover gets in, well, I don't have enough money for the hotel. And child bye. Now, if she got $1,300, God bless you. Go ahead and may heaven smile upon you. But I know who ain't giving no money because again, we done seen it happen, and you didn't want to leave that lady's house, and that lady said, "I'm tired. I'm ready to go. Go ahead, and then Miss Cruz."
Pastor, don't you think that she got enough cash apps to go get her an extended stay?
Yeah,
until her
honey, not Dovey, honey. She wants it all, honey. She's gonna go for the gusto, boo, honey. She's gonna go for the gusto. You don't know these beefs that people.
People got to deal with reality. You know, I mean, it's one thing that this for YouTube and content, but at the end of the day, this is your real life. You out here on the street at this point.
What she said, Noble? She said, how many people in the room?
Right.
I'm like, come on, Dovey. She's tracking them numbers. She said, how many people in the room?
People worry about content. They so worried about views.
I was right in the room. I was right in the room like this. I was like this. Because, baby, this is better than the weird.
Crazy, man.
Ain't look down. Look, wait. Ain't read my book. Always in the mess. Now I'm not leaving her out either. But, honey, she was cussing like a sailor. Woo!
And somebody just said, I never did just read my book. Actually, that's a lot. Me and Just Read My Book have never had an issue. We've never had any run in or any type of issue. We cool. I'm still cool with her.
Now,
Might
so,
might run a few coins down there this week. I ain't got no problem with her. I'm just calling the way I see it. You just the folks don't agree with you, want to be mad at you.
So you said this is a Medicare fraud. You said people was trying to get money and do.
Well, they did. They did. Dovey told it. They did do fraud.
So now let me say this. Now let me say this though. If Dovey was that lady caretaker, Dovey, you might find yourself in trouble because you just broke the hip law.
Right.
They both in trouble.
Mainly her because
that's
got
how you know that it was a scam, because she could have been called somebody to help her, some kind of program director, some case manager, something, but she didn't want to put the flashlight on her and what she did. So that's why she had to.
Now the roosters are coming to roost now. The chickens are coming to roost now. See, and look, now we see what's going on.
But see, that's what she get for trying to scam the government. That's what she get.
Juanita Bynum asked Joyce, what was the fraud, baby? Can you explain? The fraud was that Just Read My Book's brother, she used her brother's address for Dovey to become her caretaker, and she started getting paid for caretaking of Just Read My Book.
You got to be a resident of North Carolina for a certain period of time. See, people get all in their feelings and taking sides and this side and that side, and they don't listen to what's really going on.
Hey, Sabrina, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can agree with that.
I'm not a troll. Yes.
Okay. So go tell me, Cruiser. But let me tell you something, Cruiser. I really had an issue because, again, the lady did open her home. But now I'm finding out that she opened her home under other reasons than being hospitable.
Like I said, I remember the day that Dovey was getting on that bus, and I remember how anxious Just Read My Book. She was all in the camera. No. Get your ticket, because Dovey didn't know she was getting mixed up where to get her little bus ticket. And she was like, no, Burlington, North Carolina, get that ticket. So she was anxious for a reason. That's all I'm saying.
Money kickbacks. Because didn't Dovey say she worked for an agency?
Yeah, she said that.
I'm gonna tell you what, though, Dovey, you might have broken some HIPAA laws by telling that lady her business. I'm telling you.
I don't think that was right.
Because you told that lady business, you told some status stuff. It ain't right. But I'm gonna tell you, Just Read My Book. You ain't no angel. It ain't no victims here.
I said she wasn't no angel. I already said she wasn't 100% innocent.
It ain't no victims. Miss Cruz.
And then when things don't turn out well, then and y'all gotta remember, Dovey went on a whole cruise, left, and came back to the woman's house. Now if you done with somebody and you don't like it and all that, you gonna let somebody come right on back to your house, roll on back?
It's gonna happen again this week.
But them felines, them kittens, them cats was sick of Dovey.
I'm trying to get to my cat litter.
I don't understand the cat thing. The cats are so clean. The cats learn real early how to do their potty in the litter.
Exactly.
They are clean, but they are very vindictive. And them cats did not like Dovey, and they said, we finna wear you out.
That's a fact.
I told y'all that cat was looking at Dovey like, I wish you get the hell out of my house. I mean, that cat looked like it was ready for her to go. But then, y'all, let me say this now. First of all, Deanna Irvin, I agree with you to the point where somebody wanted you to leave. If the scam is over, then girl, go. That's the bottom line. But then now it's coming to light that according to Cruiser, that there was some kickback going on. It was if you rub my back, I'm gonna rub your back. And I'm seeing what's going on now. And now it makes perfectly good sense that these people are here to fraud.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Let me know when I can speak, brother.
Go ahead and speak, Sabrina. I'm gonna speak, girl.
Okay.
I'm about to drop down, y'all. I just wanted to bring that little legal thing up that, even though they might give a 30-day notice to quit or anything, or a 30-day eviction as cohabitation, that shit got to be peaceful.
Yeah. Can I say that you have a really nice shirt on today, and it really looks nice, and you look like you presentable and stuff, and you don't have no Superman blue shirt on and no.
See, I'm leaving.
Man, that's an old photo, man. I could cam up and show myself, but
that's okay though, because baby, we done seen the real person, and your picture don't look Photoshop. You look like yourself.
And he dressed gentleman and age appropriate. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm about to get up
Miss
out of here.
Cruiser, stay. That's why I came up.
Stay, Miss Cruiser. Go ahead, Sabrina.
Okay. Well, I wanted to say, Miss Cruiser, I'm the one that you always talk about, like the North Carolina person. You there? You hear me?
I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay. You know now, right?
Yeah, I know who you are.
Oh, okay. All right. So when I got out there, I was trying to offer resources. You can't help everybody. I learned that the hard way. But what I did get out of the whole thing is that Miss Dovey, from my observation of hearing what she was saying all the way, that was not rent money. That was money that was paid by the state for taking care of Miss Reed. Just read my book. And that was the agreement they mutually had together. So I'm reading between the lines. And that's what it's saying. That's what it's giving all
Absolutely.
the way.
People do it all the time. They respite care, all those little programs that's under that little umbrella here in North Carolina. And you can use a family member, you can use a friend, you can use it. Then they acting like they're using services. And I'm not saying this is what they were doing, but anybody who live in North Carolina know about all the services they have here for people and how folks be trying to get over.
Dovey said
they're not going to get over. They're using the services. I shouldn't say get over. They're using the services.
So y'all trying to say that Dovey's a visiting angel?
Lord have mercy.
I will say this. By Miss Dovey getting online and saying what she said online, that is automatically admitting fraud.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was her,
see, the thing is, Dovey can tuck tail and get on the bus and go somewhere else. Just read my book is a resident here, with a home owning resident here. She's the one who will be left holding the bag.
Well, ain't Dovey a resident now because her name on the lease, but she can stay there. I'm telling you, y'all, it's something else. But y'all look, Dovey ain't. First of all, does Dovey even have a credit card for incidentals?
Probably not.
Oh,
see,
they'll take that debit card.
Yeah, they will.
They'll even take a Cash App card.
Okay, so what they're gonna do is then they're gonna probably hold about $500. But child, it is crazy. And then let me tell you how barbecue even debates Dovey even more. Now Dovey went from a Holiday Inn to a Days Inn, right? And then barbecue gonna tell her that she need to go to an Economy Inn because it was $52 a night.
But she was trying to get her there as long as she can. Now she can talk to Mr. William McCray and go ahead and get that extended in.
She's gonna have to put in the work. Baby, she thought she did some work over there with Just Read My Book.
Ooh, child.
Let me say this. You should be able to feel comfortable without getting bed bugs. I'm just saying. Baby, she went all the way down to the Economy Inn. I'm like, what's she gonna do next? The Scottish Inn?
Why did she try and get enough cash apps to last 2 weeks till she can go back to her apartment and do the walkthrough?
There ain't no apartment and no walkthrough.
She said that she's trying to see if she can get it pushed up. But you remember now, she was supposed to be on that list.
And you know how many times walkthroughs fall through and don't pass inspection if there's an apartment? See, this is how I look at it. Dovey was home. That was her home. I'm resting right here. I'm not going nowhere on her Jennifer holiday.
What happened, what tickled me, that it was I got back in the door and I'm going to sit in this recliner and
right.
Maybe they were trying to get her to get to the Uber. She said, I need to drink some water.
She went and got her a cup of ice water, child. And
baby,
sit down
but honey, when that lady turned the power off, girl, you know you up in people's nerve when they don't turn the whole power off. Girl, the screen went black. I'm like,
And
what's going on?
people gonna get mad at me again. And I'm saying this, and y'all saying, well, I'll do this and I'll do that. People can, well, only Just Marie, my book, can get herself in trouble. But she can get in trouble behind all of that. If you have somebody there, you cannot lock them out. You cannot turn off the utilities. You cannot turn off the power. That's I'm sure that's more than just North Carolina law, but that's sure enough North Carolina law. You can't do it.
Well, she sure did it, but just read.
But they weren't gonna call that police officer because somebody was gonna go to jail.
Right. And even who was that? Ronnie Q said call the non-emergency number. That would have been their fourth time out there. Somebody was still gonna go to jail.
Child, when I tell you this is a whole mess, and then people are telling Dovey, I don't know. Like I said, it seemed like it was a volatile situation. It seems like, baby, she would have probably broke that door down. It's some crazy. That lady sounded like she was not playing with
that
Dovey.
lady was gonna beat Dovey all upside her head.
That lady said, y'all think this is funny. She said, but baby, she cussed me out, Miss Cruiser. The lady cussed me out. I'm like, well, girl, I'm not the one who had somebody in my house for 30 days.
She was frustrated. Bless her heart.
She was very frustrated, but then she look. Just read my book. The girls was trying to say that there may have been some fraud going on, some kickback. You and Dovey done got a scheme together. It didn't quite work out the way y'all thought it was gonna work out, and now it's Mad Day, and Dovey telling it all. Dovey don't got no sense, knowing that she incriminating herself as well as you.
Dovey figures she has nothing to lose.
Yeah, I did hear her say this wasn't her first time. She know the law.
She know what to do. And this is the thing, y'all. Dovey kept on telling that police officer that woman was assaulting her. She said, I know the lady didn't hit her, but she was assaulting her. She threw something at her. Child, Dovey was trying to get that lady in jail. That ain't right. I'm telling you.
That was low down. How you gonna get that woman put in jail and she probably already need, health care, medical care? Don't get that lady put out of her own house.
Here's the thing for me.
People have to make better choices.
Go
ahead, Sabrina.
Oh, okay. Regardless of the situation, when you're in somebody's house, it doesn't matter who's right or wrong. You don't sit up there and talk cold cash to somebody because you asking for it. Yeah. And that's why when I had mentioned that, hey, standing your ground, when I was talking about that part, I was really talking about. You're going to stand in my house regardless of who right or wrong, and you're going to talk trash in front of me and still continuously to do so. That part right there will not sit right. Well, I can speak for myself.
Let me ask you something, Sabrina. Let me ask you something, Sabrina. Let's say if you're watching me, and you see me go over to Joyce's house. You watching me on video. You watching me all the time. And I go over to Joyce's house. Joyce come pick me up from the hospital and I go over to Joyce's house. And you see me get on video and live. And the whole time I'm at Joyce's house, I'm talking about Joyce, all her kids, her grandkids, her house. I'm doing that the whole time. You seen me. Would you turn around and invite me to your house?
Not at all.
Well, that's what. But that's what. Just read my books. Didn't see Dubby sitting up over there talking about her own sister on the live for 3 hours.
Okay, you right about that. She talked about her own family members when she was in Georgia at the fume. Well, I don't get, baby. I done stole chicken. I done went to jail for 3 years and no record of it. Big Mike is the only record. And I done abused my wife when I was in the 9th grade. Then we had a transmission. How many transmissions? Then the Dovication situation. I don't ever think it was going to be a Dovication. I really don't, because Dovey was going through eviction process. I mean, she done promised people to swim with the dolphins. I mean, fish from Jamaica. Girl, it was just all of that. Come to find out that Dovey, then she talked about the dog pee. Now, if it ain't the cat peeing, it's the dog peeing. And that's why she was with her daughter. And then come to find out that she was evicted. Then she went to go stay with her daughter. Daughter had issues. Daughter don't even have nothing to do with it no more. Can't even go back to her daughter's house. She was supposed to have an apartment then, was on the list. Baby ain't nowhere to be found. That list ain't nowhere to be found. Now, fast forward this way, you know what? If that lady's house is that nasty, you should have. And you know what? Now I'm there. Yeah, but Miss Cruiser made it make sense to me. Miss Cruiser made it make sense to me. because when money is involved, folk gonna do whatever they gotta do. I'm telling you, money was involved, and I don't know if she was paying rent or not, but money was involved, and it was a scam. Somebody got tired of somebody done did something wrong, and all of a sudden it was that Pastor Wilson. Baby, that's what they said, Jill. That's what they said. Baby, this thing was money. Let me say this. I didn't know this piece of the puzzle until Miss Cruiser brought it up, and this is really interesting now. This story
Because
really,
again, why would you do that? You watching her like the rest of us watching her. And so you got to ask questions. And so, I know it seems like I'm sounding kind of cold towards just read my book, but you made a decision knowing you wasn't fooled. You knew what it was. You saw it. You see, and everybody know I like Dovey. I know who Dovey is though. I'm not going to, I like Dovey, but I'm not going to pretend like I don't know who Dovey is and what Dovey do.
the scam was to get Dovey hired as a caretaker and paid for by her insurance company. Extra hours was to pay Dovey. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna slide down because I'm
All right, me too.
Dovey, if you somewhere in the area, come on out to Boston House of Jazz. We're gonna party tonight.
You funny. Are you in North Carolina, Miss Cruiser?
Yeah, Miss Cruiser's in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank y'all for letting me up. Have a good night.
Somebody said, Cruiser, didn't Dovey lie on you? I vaguely recall a situation where she stood you up.
Well,
let me say this, T, this is a mess. But now I understand exactly, Cruiser. It's reason why Dovey couldn't stay with any of her family. Why would I deal with her if baby? Y'all see what's going on, Lady T?
My question
Joyce, this was information that I did not have. Now I got this information.
Her family.
Go ahead, Lady T.
My question is, does she still have stuff in that house? Because she knows the law. If she still got stuff in that house, she still live there.
They said she don't have anything, but y'all got to go and listen to after this live, go and listen to Ken Nola. Ken Nola talked to her daughter, and he was dropping receipts over there.
Ken Nola was talking to whose daughter?
Dovey's daughter.
Was this recently?
This was back when all that stuff was happening.
Oh, okay then. I thought it might have been recently. Child, okay, but look, we know Jay Wilson didn't Dovey. Who ain't going there because she get real touch in her spirit when it comes to that. Somebody said that little bit of kickback money ain't worth the headache, baby. That's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like. See, it makes sense now. It makes sense now. Anybody else have something to take on it? It makes sense now. Cruiser came up and makes sense. So before y'all jump on Cruiser, because I didn't get it, but I did not know that piece of the puzzle. I did not know that there were kickback from stuff, and Dovey was the caretaker and stuff. Because I was like, why is Dovey wiping the lady booty and asking her? I mean, why is the lady asking Dovey to do this, and that? And Dovey was like, I was tired.
Yeah,
but
she wasn't feeling good. But I mean, she is on medication.
But I see what happened now. And Dovey ain't right because Dovey thought she was gonna get some quick money too. See how this thing work out?
I bet you Dovey probably made out like a fat rat. She wouldn't tell nobody what she made. Of
course she did. By the time when the first hit the airwaves, she had enough to stay in a hotel.
Baby, I knew she was gonna hit. I knew she was gonna do that $1 a day Sally Struthers feed the cheering thing. She was like, y'all, she said, I ain't asking nothing for nobody.
But she tried to hold out so it wouldn't look like that at first. But that was probably
we knew she was gonna do it.
Yeah, that was probably the thing the whole time.
Yeah. So I ain't trying to ask nobody for nothing.
Now, none of this would have happened if Dovey had honored that woman's wishes and not went live in her house.
Dovey said she wanted her money. Somebody said Brianna pointed it out on the live. Okay. See, I didn't see it, but I'm glad it's not Cruiser JW. It's not Cruiser, it's JW. Let me say this, and opportunities and the victim at the same time. Well, Brianna and Cruiser called it right. I don't have no problem giving people their due. And if Brianna and Cruiser called it out, it is what it is. Dovey said it didn't matter whose name is on the deed at that point. I would have, Baby, I'm telling you, that lady
does.
that lady was not playing with Dobie. I mean, that lady was screaming at the top of her lungs. I know them people in that apartment was like, what in the world is going on?
And
I'm telling you,
was sitting there calm. That's the part. Imagine the toxicity that she is used to.
She's used
to
to
sit there and be willing to lay her head down in a house with somebody acting like that.
Baby, when I tell you Dobie
on Friday, she don't got
and
nowhere.
She was talking to them cops like she owned them cops, baby. Dobie was like, baby,
Dobie was trying to use manipulation on them cops.
She said, I'm an elderly. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I'm like, Dobie, do it. Somebody said, just read my book, knows YouTube is how Dobie makes money. Okay, and Dobie admitted that too. Dobie said, this is my job. Is it a house? Okay, is it a house? Okay, I didn't know what it was. Okay. I didn't know what it was.
She could have still did her lives and turned the camera off. The lady didn't. I mean, she is in her home.
Now, I heard that's what it was. The lady didn't want her to have the camera on. That's what they said. She kept on saying that the lady didn't want to have the camera on, but Dobie would not do that as well. And didn't Dobie daughter have a problem with her doing the same thing?
Yep. That's why I'm telling you, you got to listen to what Ken Nola said, because this goes real deep. Ken Nola said the first boyfriend the daughter had, they got into it, and then she got the next boyfriend. Dobie was trying to hit on the boyfriend. I'm not saying yes. That's why I said y'all got to go listen to what Ken Nola said. He said
it's bad when your mama trying to take your man. I would have had you better, but your mama was player hating. Come on, Dobie. I ain't know you was bad like that. Who's bad? Who's bad? Okay, Dobie got that Trina spirit on. I'm happy Dobie had that camera on today. I was thoroughly entertained. I mean, entertaining you. And let me say this, Dobie kept on saying, how many people in the room? Baby, I was rolling at that. She was really concerned about how many people in the room. But let me tell you something. The reason why they were in the room, I wouldn't be proud of it. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, and then that begging, boy, I'm telling you. So yeah, it's deep. Anybody else have anything on this? Because I have followed this all day. Yes, I am talking about it. They put it on here, and this is what somebody said, if she shy of 600 pounds, well, she sure didn't sound like it today because her lungs was working. I ain't hear not one.
I thought the lady was probably gonna have a heart attack. She was so mad.
She was very upset.
Because she probably wanted to put her hands on it, but she's being recorded.
She really wanted to put her hands on Dobie. Dobie treats kids bad and pets. I heard she treat, but isn't that the same daughter that Dobie had whooped up and went to jail on?
Oh my God.
Because Dobie had whooped up on one of her daughters and went to jail, and she said she admitted it because the girl was running her mouth. And I wonder if that's that same daughter. Because that's one reason too, baby, because that daughter probably said, you know what, you done did enough to me. You ain't gonna do it in my young life, and you definitely not gonna mess up my grown adult life. Somebody said, rumor is Dobie was taking pictures of Just Read My Book, Nasty House, sending it to her YouTube friends and talking about that. That's why,
now why would you do somebody like that?
That's alleged, Joyce. That's alleged, but it sounds like something she would do.
Even if she didn't do that, even if you wasn't going live or anything, if I want you out my house, guess what? I want you out my house.
Child, Dobie got all the way to 1,500.
I'm surprised you didn't hit 2,000.
I'm telling you, baby, people was there for it, baby. That's why Dobie came live, because she was scared Just Read My Book wasn't playing today. See? She wasn't playing. That lady was about to, and baby, when she had ripped that cord out of the wall and Dobie was trying to put it, she said, is it true the panty liner issue called the police? What? Could y'all please give me some on that panty liner? Because I don't get that panty liner. What is that panty liner story? Does anybody have that? What is the panty liner story about?
I think they was laying about the house or something like that. The panty liners was laying about the house, I guess. I don't know if they was.
No, the panty liner is to keep the pee from.
No, she said, okay, Dobie said that I don't know if this is the whole situation, but the panty liner, the conversation I heard, the panty liner was being used because she's plus size, real plus size, rotund like, and she wears the panty liner to keep down the sweat between down there.
Wow.
Okay, and so she says,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh my God, this is terrible. She said I guess the panty line had been in the floor or something. And she was like, well, why are you using the panty liner? We both women of a certain age. Yeah. And Lord, I really try not to hear that part.
What'd she say?
She wasn't using the panty liner for the real uses. It was for because she sweats down there.
Girl, it was no bleeding. It was water.
Yeah, she's probably
sweat. Well, Lord Jesus. Because Dover said the air conditioner won't work. Girl, Dover said she had to buy 5 fans, girl. I'm like, oh my God. So, oh Lord, y'all, this is, but let me tell you that Dover was there for that money. See, if it was no money involved, Dover would have been gone. Dover was there. Dover was there for that money. Dover was there for that money. If no money involved, Dover would have been gone.
I can't get the visuals out of my.
That's why I didn't really want to hear that part, but Dover did.
Let me see how a panty liner look. I don't even know if I know what a panty liner is. Let me see what a panty liner.
Oh, Lord.
I don't even know how a panty liner looks.
Panty liner is to just keep the sweat still stuck.
Let me see what a panty. I don't even know what a panty liner is. Panty liner. Okay, let me see what a panty liner is. Oh, that look like a tampon. That look like a
Ava.
It look like a sanitary napkin. So, it's an incontinence brief. Oh, well, baby, she did have water coming out. It may not have been what y'all think should be water, but it was still water nevertheless.
Dude, Jesus, I tell you, how many nights? I don't know how many nights at the motel she gonna stay. She should have.
Baby, Dovey kept on saying it was $105 a night, and then she said she had $175, and then, but baby, people said she had $1,000. And see, again, that only came about because Barbecue up there talking about somebody named Insufficient Funds gave her $1,000. First of all, that name Insufficient Funds sound like a fraud to me.
I think it was access denied.
Oh, it's access denied. Yeah.
Access denied. Oh, I said insufficient funds. Okay. Girl, I said insufficient funds. Didn't I say it? Baby, it's access denied. So
Rodney said so. She stay wet. Oh my God.
How you think, Rodney? Somebody said it's a boneless sanitary napkin. Okay, I saw how it looked. Baby, that must have been an old nasty piece of gusher. Baby.
Whoa.
But look, is the lady 600 pounds? Has anybody ever seen her?
I've seen her walking through, but I couldn't tell how big she was.
Well, didn't William Carruthers was trying to talk to her?
No, man, no.
You know, with Miguel. Now I'll tell you what, Miguel kept her mouth shut, and then come on, somebody said WAP. Somebody said WAP, baby. What's up?
Boy, this is a hot mess, I'm telling you.
Rodney, you said, what did you say, Rodney?
So therefore she stayed wet.
Somebody said she had some WAP, honey. She had more than Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion put together, boo.
What? Yo.
Oh my God. But Rodney, y'all, I'm gonna tell you what now, because Cruiser has added, because y'all was attacking Cruiser, but I really want to hear what Cruiser had to say. Now, again, no victims here, because I believe that woman got Dovey there for a reason and a purpose. And now it didn't work out for any of them. And then she don't understand that Dovey ain't dumb. And Dovey is gonna do what she needs to do.
Where that lady kids was at? Why that lady kids didn't come over there?
Well, because Dovey said that she been busy trying to abuse her daughter. She may have a medical condition and she's disabled, or home health aides bound by, hell yeah, home health aides are bound by HIPAA.
Why not? Juanita Bynum. I have not really looked at. I just saw the lady going through the behind her. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Well, she may like that, but I didn't know that insurance piece of it made a big difference. Y'all see what I'm saying? Because I was like, well, if this lady is treating Dovey so bad, and if it's so bad, then why is Dovey staying there? Why is Dovey there after 4 months and she's still there? But if there's a financial incentive to it, I can see
like,
why.
You've been there 4 months.
To do her job. Would you do your job, man? My ass and my watch.
Somebody said Dovey violated all HIPAA laws today.
Yep.
And she don't care nothing about it. She don't care nothing about it.
She showed up. And like I told Dovey, run them people their money back. You want your money back, run Brooke her money back.
But how she was gonna get money back from just read my book? You gotta pay where you lay and stay. What do you mean you need your money back? You ain't getting no money back.
She would be getting this for 2 weeks. It's only the 13th.
She wasn't gonna get.
Well, somebody said, what's wrong with these Florida folks? Jay Wilson, Transtavius, then Dovey. Lord have mercy. Somebody said the lady hired Dovey as a caregiver, and Dovey didn't want to work.
Well, Dovey said she was feeling sick. Maybe she wasn't up to it, child.
Lady terminated her contract. Pack up and leave. Okay. Yep, right. Dovey's been paid. Yep, the lady canceled because the lady said Dovey wasn't doing what she needed to do.
Okay, a home health care aide don't mean that she got to go pick up and wipe up pee and poop from that lady cat now. Huh?
Oh God, it's just way too much. It's a lot of. What are you doing? Yeah, talking about a lot of fluid. It's a lot of fluid. It's a lot. It's dog fluid, cat fluid,
WAP, honey.
WAP fluid, and whatever else kind of fluids. Oh God.
So y'all think that lady canceled the contract with Dovey, and then Dovey kind of got mad, and this is where it happened. Because that lady wanted Dovey to leave. That lady wanted Dovey to leave out her house. She said she wanted her peace back and everything. Jay Wilson, Dovey said all she did is drink liquor all day and all night. Then she starts cussing. But Dovey stayed there for that money. And then why is Dovey gonna buy a lady a bottle? Dovey even admitted buying a lady a bottle.
She did.
She admitted buying a lady bottles to keep her calm. I mean, really, Dovey?
Oh, not even more liquid.
I thought, and then for a while, just read my book was just being quiet. I thought the lady had done passed out, but
Right.
She ain't passed
Baby,
out.
when I tell you she cussed Ronnie Q out, and then Ronnie Q got in her fifis, and then Ronnie Q snapped back talking about so. And see, Ronnie Q made Dovey sound like a dummy because she said you the one who let the lady stay in your house for 30 days. So now Dovey, she's shading you on the side. Child, these people shading everybody between.
Well, Dovey, you know, Deadfoot stayed on that panel too long. I got tired of her.
Who is Deadfoot?
You talking about barbecue and CPAP. Barbecue and CPAP. And then you had Ness and Uppity Negro fighting. And then why is Ness trying to sing?
Why was they up there fighting? That got on my nerves.
You trying to hear the background, y'all. Y'all supposed to be quiet up there.
Charlie turned into a Ness versus Uppity panel at that moment.
And that's the whole thing. And I'm like, well, then everybody like, where's Dovey? And then Ness was up there by herself, and it really showed. Because then she was like trying to sing. I'm like, baby, stay in your lane. That is not your ministry. Stay in your lane.
Rodney, you wrong for saying Deadfoot. I can't believe you.
Deadfoot, baby. That's her name, Deadfoot. I was sick of Deadfoot up there. Deadfoot got on my nerves.
Yeah, Rodney was up there. Kimmy was up there. Deanna Irvin was up there. And I mean, we could have had a serious conversation. And was Bobby Q up there by that time? No, I don't think Bobby Q was up there. So, yeah. But Uppity was trying to make it about her. It seemed like a bunch of cloud chasing to me, to be honest.
Lord, look. While Dovey was off screen, I was thinking, Lord, I hope she get back on screen while Ness and that lady was up in the Negro was fighting. I was like, now Dovey could be over there getting her head beat in right about now. But
baby, I don't know if the lady sounds good or not. The first note I just clicked right on off. I'm like, this is crazy. And then Ness was cussing some man out in the background. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? I'm like, what's wrong with these people? And we really see it was all about Dovey, and they can't even make it about Dovey. They can't. Again, this is what these people are. Dovey's facial expression was hilarious. David gets able pretending to ignore. Okay, that lady was yelling her lungs out. And when I tell you, Dovey just sat right there and looked at her, and I'm like, oh my God. And when Dovey said, "You want me?" Not do you want a piece of me? Dovey said, "You want me?" and turned around. Baby, I thought it was going to be on. But here comes CPAP trying to make something sexual out of it. See, CPAP was trying to make them look like lesbians. So CPAP, the deal is it was more about money and Dovey getting the kickback, if anything. It wasn't about them scissoring. I don't think that was the case. But that's what people think.
Now, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all remember when Dovey wanted Shelly to present as somebody named Lisa and say that she was collecting money?
No.
I remember it.
You do? Okay.
I remember it. But baby, let me say this. I will not mention Vivian's name here, so I'm gonna leave it right alone. But baby, that could have been a disaster. And I'm just like, we was really trying to help that woman to straighten her name because it was already trash in the streets. And she didn't do nothing. And let me tell you something, Dovey, you ain't helping yourself today. Now you may get by, but baby, this is showing you all who it is. And let me say this too. What's that lady name? Just read my book. Now I see what y'all up to. And baby, these people on YouTube are scamming, honey. They scam.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, she yelled the whole 5 hours.
When man day come, a person will air out all your dirty laundry, honey.
Mm-hmm.
But just in my book, when I don't now, okay, they're getting into it, but nobody brought it to YouTube but Dovey. Dovey brought it to YouTube. She knew that lady was gonna go clean, slap off.
Right. And don't people start usually beefing more around this time because the check is coming, or am I bugging?
Not this August the 21st. Okay. So right. No. 21st is people get paid, but it gets close to the month. So like at the end of the month, honey, it's gonna be a whole lot because people trying to stack it before it cuts in and goes to the next.
That's what I'm saying. Like, ain't this part of it? Like, it's the 13th. I think it's getting closer to the 21st.
21st is payday. It's people trying to get it in at the end of the month. So end of the month it get real ugly at the end of the month because so AdSense will still count it at the first and a little bit on the second. So around the last day of the month, the first and the second, baby, it gets real people trying to push it on in.
Okay. Now I don't know if it's gonna make I don't know if that 5-hour live gonna get monetized or not, because this show was a lot going on. I hope it does for Dovey's sake though. So she'll have some kind of money.
Yeah, to bring
somebody said the word frowsy. She sure did say frowsy. Now that's what she said. She said she was frowsy.
Lord have mercy.
Somebody said Dovey gets into it with everyone she comes in contact with. Mm-hmm. It's you, girl. It's you.
Yeah, that's true.
People saying. Dovey says she took classes to become Just Read My Book home health aide. Just Read My Book is made to look like scammer when all she was trying to do is get more money out of her insurance company to pay Dovey. No fear. Okay. Somebody said Ness could actually sing. I didn't stay long enough to listen. I just went right on.
Sing.
But my thing is this, I didn't come to hear her sing. I came to hear Dovey. I didn't come to hear her. Wrong ministry, wrong time. I left. Now that I think about it, this has been brewing for weeks now. Y'all don't remember Just Read My Book outburst a few weeks ago? Really? Really?
Wait. Outburst where? About what and how?
About what and when, Rennie? Why can't you all see, regardless of the panel, Dovey and Just Read My Book lady already took their stance. Dovey wasn't thinking about that lady. The panel and this panel, Dovey was playing games.
Somebody said She was thinking about
Somebody
you.
said Pastor J. Wilson, she wanted that lady in jail. She would have had that house to herself.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think now that's the most effed up part right
That's
there
a
is
sick
for
No,
her.
I ain't mad at nobody. I just didn't hear. I didn't come to hear singing. I came to hear mess. I didn't come to hear singing. I came to hear mess. What's up, Granny? I came to hear mess.
This
There's a
about to be real quick.
Come
Come
on,
on,
Granny.
Granny.
This
Come
about
on,
to be
Granny.
real quick. This is my first time up here. Hey, Jay Wilson.
Come
Hey,
on,
Rodney.
Granny. Girl, you looking, you blonde with that blonde.
Child, thank God for wigs, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But
That's all.
look,
Hey, RNY.
hey, Rodney. But the outburst I was talking about was y'all remember when Lady Nika was live and she had that sing-a-thon and Dovey was up there singing and Just Read My Book was in the back and she was getting irritated. She said, well, God damn, how many verses that song got? Because Dovey kept singing and Just Read My, you can hear Just Read My Book getting irritated with her in the back.
I told you that cat was getting, honey, that cat was getting irritated. I knew something was wrong when that cat was looking at her like this.
Wasn't that cat making noise?
Baby, that cat was not playing. That cat was not playing. I knew it was some
Baby,
mess.
that cat was plotting, honey. That cat was plotting.
Listen, that cat got sick of her. That cat was sick of her candle dressing. That cat was sick of her singing. That cat was sick of them coughs and the headphones on. The cat was just tired.
But you know what? I didn't know that though. So just read my book and see. Now, this is just read my book's problem. Y'all know that Dovey is gonna be on them cameras, and she did it at her daughter's house. No different from that lady house, and that lady didn't have the patience.
Oh, the cat named Sugarfoot.
Let me say this, y'all. I'm not saying that Ness can't sing, but baby, this was not the place at the time. People wanted to hear some mess. Nobody wanted to hear the Star Spangled Banner. We wanted to know what was going on with Just Read My Book and Dovey. The baby, the singing thing, she could have stayed with what was going on and how she felt. But baby, the singing thing was like, girl, not the right time.
Who was it that said just read my book passed out because it was real quiet in the background?
I don't know, but I thought she had passed out for real. She wasn't saying that for a long time.
Somebody said the fact the cat was pissing and pooping all over the house is a sign of distress because cats don't do that. You may be right.
They don't.
Somebody said cats will spray to mark their territory. Dobie was in her space, or maybe Dobie was the territory.
Yeah, that's what Corny said. Throw the cat
out. Sugarfoot was not playing.
Sugarfoot was gonna get Dobie.
Yes, the cat is always making noises.
Yeah, that cat was plotting, honey. That's what it was. That's what it was doing.
Dobie was a witch burning them candles.
But honestly, was it really too much to just obey her wish? She said, "Don't go live in my house."
I don't think that was asking too much at all.
That wasn't asking for too much. That way you could have sat outside and you could have had access to all the ice water you wanted to.
Girl, the lady said you can go ahead and plug that up in the hotel. You can let them phone charge as long as you want to, but get the bleep out my house.
See, that's where we keep missing the point. She was saying don't go live in her house. And everybody's missing the point is Dovey thinks that's her house.
But that's just read my book's problem. Because in order for somebody to feel that way, you have to make them feel comfortable enough.
Okay, y'all read one
I
of my.
I know they finna fight.
That's girl. I'm not hating, girl. The people say you can sing, but you know what? People are ready to go for the benediction, and you still trying to sing, and folk want to go to the Golden Corral, and you stopping them from doing that. You wanted to hear what was in the background, and you were singing, and it was not really. I'm not saying that you don't have a beautiful voice, but it was just not the appropriate time for it. That's all I'm saying. Don't get all in your feelings, Ness. Okay.
Well, back in the chat, y'all.
But this is the thing, Ness. Why couldn't you and uppity Negro goddess just let the people talk? Why it gotta be about y'all? And again, you ruined the whole thing. And Sean Bradley was right. Some of y'all don't know. Y'all don't know the move of the spirit. Y'all just mess up the whole spirit. And we couldn't even hear it and just mess the whole thing up, moving right along. Are you mad because they reduced you from the chat? Girl, I got my own chat over here. Are you crazy? Are you dumb? I got my own chat, girl. That's you the one over here. I didn't even click on to go over there. I said what I had to say in the chat. Child, move on. Nobody's not jealous of you. Nobody's not jealous of you walking the streets of Seattle. Nobody ain't jealous of you eating box. Nobody ain't jealous of you. And all of that stuff you doing ain't jealous. Nobody ain't ever had to send me $900 to pay for my rent. Girl, move on. Find me something to be jealous about. Really? Oh my goodness. Anyway, at the end of the day, you and Uppity Negro God has ruined the whole thing. We wish y'all just would have let them people talk, and that's it. God, you do too much. You do too much. And I heard that's why this he didn't like you, because you had no filter and you embarrassed her a couple of times.
I'm
And
going
I
on
heard
mute.
you were that type of girl. And that's why, because you don't have no filter and you talk too much. Now that's what that's what a reliable source told me. Moving right along. All right. I don't got time for that. Moving right along. See, anyhow, I'm sorry, Lady T and Rennie, RNY TV, and Joyce. People always trying to get attention. They just try to suck the air out the room. Moving right along. All right, what else is going on?
I don't know what.
You've been on the line for 5 hours, and then you want to talk about somebody. Girl, you better go on somewhere and sit down. Nobody ain't jealous of you, and nobody ain't hating on you. I'm telling you, I ain't even said you had a bad voice. It was just not the proper time. Anyway, what was going on, y'all? I'm so just, I mean, don't come up here trying to ruin that. Really? Anyway, I really wanted to hear what Deanna had to say. Okay, Deanna was up there, Kimmy was up there, and Rodney was up there, and all we could listen to and hear are these two people fighting. And I'm like, are you serious? So anyway, you're right. Who said you was jelly though? I'm not. I don't know. Anyway, Rennie, y'all, what else is going on? But like I said, I think some people really got caught up in the moment, and now that I found out that it could be about some kickback and somebody caretaking for somebody to get extra money, it makes perfectly good sense now. Somebody said,
I don't know about all that.
Nobody was on her health situation. I thought what Dovey was doing was abusive in nature. I thought she was provoking the lady. I really did.
You thought Dovey was provoking Just Read My Book?
Oh God, I thought, this is what I thought. Because it seemed like she wanted that woman to come and punch her in the jaw so she could send that woman off to jail.
Yes. No, listen. When Dovey sat up there and asked her, "Oh, so you want me? You what? Girl, what? Dovey, who wants you, sis?"
Girl, it was the snatching out the cords for the plug for me.
It wasn't the snatching out the cords for me. What it was for me was when she was sitting outside talking to that police officer. She told the officer, she said, no, she ain't put her hands on me. She just threw this at me and started dangling that cord.
You said that's kind of like assault to me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Dovey, you know that wouldn't have been right if they would have told us that one off to jail.
Hey, but when that lady locked that door, I was real scared for Dovey.
Listen.
It was getting dark. It was getting dark out there, and Dovey was I'm asking Dovey, where you gonna stay tonight, girl? Because and he got $900. First of all, I asked the question: was it $900 a month or $900 for 4 months?
See, that's what I want to know, because I heard Dovey said, I heard somebody say that she paid $900 over 4 months. 9 times 4, and then $300. The math ain't mathing. And then I'm trying to understand where is this $300 in damages coming from?
I don't know, but that lady said you ate half of the damn food. She said, when I tell you that lady read Dovey for fruit, she said you ate half of the damn food. Baby, I hollered. Somebody said go down the chimney. Yes, Dovey is pure evil energy, low vibrational spirits. I'm telling you, it's not cute. It wasn't cute at all.
It's not. And what I don't understand is how Dovey can be so
low down
and even. Okay, no. Let's talk about this. This is the part that really tickled my feet a little bit. Dovey was getting upset because people was asking her to show them her Cash App balance. But you can't get mad because you was demanding Tracy's World to show you her mama obituary.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Ooh.
So are you crazy or are you dumb? Which one? You can't be both.
Yes, you can.
Well, if you're gonna be both, you better get a check for it legally and not a kickback.
I think she do get a check. Don't y'all see how she be moving her mouth? I was like, something is wrong with Dozy.
I'm telling you what, baby, I knew it was a problem. But see, I knew she couldn't go back home when she was on them Greyhound buses. And this is the thing. When she was in Georgia at that funeral and how she talked about her relatives.
Yeah. Especially how she talked about her deceased husband.
Oh my God.
Oh yes, honey. Oh, she talked about him bad.
It was the money or filming in her home. Well, the lady said she wore out her welcome. And a lot of people just kept on saying that she told Dovey, do not be filming her house. And then now somebody just said it is alleged that Dovey was doing that and sending people to show how dirty that lady house was. But Dovey, you sitting there laying right up in the field.
Bad.
See, that's what I can't get. She said $300 rent and $600 just to help her out with the nails, etc. So she said $900, $300. She better put, baby. Somebody said she better put roots on her circumstances. Somebody said I just said that I wouldn't trust her around sick or disabled people. Well, y'all see how she did them children, and you see how she do animals. Dovey have issues, and like I said, Dovey admitted to whipping her daughters behind.
I mean,
she admitted
it. My behind whipped as a kid. Like, did she whip a tail as an adult?
It was that girl. It was the mug shot for me. She was giving me Patti LaBelle, New Attitude, and Thunder.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! It looked crazy. Jay Wilson, I've been from home. Is
was giving me second on the back of the program.
Yeah, y'all. I don't know. And so my thing is this:
Lord,
if it was a nasty house, then why did she stay there
for so long?
Okay, now, but here's the more relevant question. How can you say that she wore out her welcome 4 months later? Wearing out your welcome, I agree with Vivian.
3 days, baby.
3 days. That's it. You gotta go.
Because she wasn't acting like that at first. She probably acted so well, so nice in her house that she said, "You know, we're doing such a nice job, and you helping me out so much. You could be my caretaker. You know, we could get." That's how that came about.
Let's get this money.
I can see that at that moment, parameters needed to have been set. Now, somebody in the chat said facts. Dovey said the whole house stinks, but she didn't leave. And let me tell you why she didn't leave. Because when you so used to being stinky, it just becomes second nature to you. What you think she gonna say the house stink? This is a woman who said a nigga had to put a peppermint stick up. So what more do you expect? Panty is the least of her worries.
Girl, I forgot about that. She wasn't worried about that smell.
Right. You so in tune with the other side of you, you couldn't have burned the candle to get this lady up off your back?
Because that candle magic don't work on... It don't work on covered by the blood.
In or wherever she's staying, she got about 16 candles lit up all the fire.
Stand it.
This was a whole mess. It's sometimes I wanted to laugh, sometimes I wanted to cry.
I wanted to cry mostly because it was sad. It was sad to see these women of that age fighting and doing all of this stuff. And then Dovey was being evil. It was evil all around. Did somebody just send me a cash app? Oh, I feel like Dovey. I need a hotel room.
Me too, Lexi Love.
Hold on. Oh my God. Thank you, nurse. Somebody sent some old money. Okay, y'all. Let me find something going on with me. I gotta get a pedicure.
I was about to say you got to get a pap smear. I was about to jump back in this chat for a minute.
Oh, that too. I gotta get one of them. No, just kidding. I gotta get a pedicure, and I need some money because again, I don't have enough money, and I need for what I want. It's usually run about 50 and 50. Anyway, let me stop playing, y'all. I'm playing, but Dovey was getting them cash apps up. Do you hear me? And I ain't mad. Now I ain't in nobody's pocket. I tell you what, I ain't giving no money. Can she go to the Motel 6 and scratch that money? Y'all, why that lady need to be living in roaches?
She can go to a darn Airbnb and pay for a whole month. Look, quit playing with us.
Here's the problem with that.
For a month. Because then she'll be trying to take over the Airbnb, girl.
Hey, Temple girl.
Hey, Temple girl.
But this is what I'm gonna say though. If
Biggie Face, Yaya Smalls agree.
If that lady can live in that house, then she can live in a Motel 6. If she can live in a stanky house, then she can live in a Motel 6.
Hold on, ain't it Motel 6 that say we leave the light on for you?
Baby, all the time. That's what it is.
And here's the problem. Here's the problem that I have. I don't feel bad for Dovey.
Hold on, she had to breathe, girl. She had to breathe.
Right. I don't feel bad for Dovey, and and it ain't the fact that she lied on me, because child, I've been lied on, talked about, mistreated, I've been buked and scorned and all that stuff, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But the problem I have is you are the tender, ripe old age that you are, and you don't know how to handle money. You the age that you are, you ain't got no properties in your name. You the age that you are, you sleeping on cat pissy futons.
There's some mental illness there, and I can say that because I'm dealing with my mental health issues.
And there's also Eastern Shore.
Somebody said that lady house was clean when Dovey moved in. Y'all forgot about that?
Exactly, Unball. That's exactly what I was.
Oh my God.
Somebody said Dovey will be at Just Read My Book door tomorrow. She better not.
I was thinking it too. Watch within the next 72 hours. I wouldn't be surprised if Dovey was back there.
I hope she don't go over there. Leave that
know.
woman alone. That woman
exactly.
She got health ailments and stuff. That stress is not good for people when they sick now.
Y'all said Deanna Irvin is going off on Dovey, baby. Hold on.
Yeah.
Now,
my question is this: what happened to the cop asked her, where do you have family? I heard Georgia, Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Florida?
I think she on the run from Florida, to be actually honest with you. I think she on the run from there.
Okay.
Chloe, Zoe, and Joey. I think Just Read My Book was changing them locks when she locked Dovey outside the first time.
She locked that lady out when the police was there.
Sure did, and they didn't do nothing about it.
But the police tried to set her up and told her to break in however she needed to.
Wasn't he setting her up? I was like, what kind of foolishness is this?
He said, well, you can break in. I'm like, girl, you break in and Read My Book, have a bat waiting for you like Tom and Jerry, girl. I mean, it was wrong. Somebody said, well, Lady Nika seen Dovey Cash App, she'll be saying she homeless, huh?
Baby, that cop said, I ain't coming in here to babysit no grown-ass people. I said, oh, this cop is hot.
Child, Kwani was grilling Dovey. Kwani always grills Dovey, honey. Kwani was grilling Dovey.
Yes.
Oh my God, I was Kwani sounded like somebody.
How has she never had a key to that lady house that she was staying there and paying her rent?
Whichever she crawling through the windows too?
She said she ain't never had no key.
I don't feel
Somebody
bad.
said, I don't feel bad for Dovey. I can see Dovey from miles away. She's a user and she doesn't care. She has no feeling. The police officer wanted to take Dovey in ASAP.
Maybe that cop wanted to lock her tail up so bad today.
She get money from her husband. Y'all, let me say
she do get a little check, y'all. Now she do get a little check.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me say this, y'all. Where Dovey was living in Florida, that rent ain't that much, and where I'm from, it was cheaper. Let me tell you, when Dovey went down to South Florida, I knew it was going to be downhill because the rents in South Florida are much more expensive than they are in Central Florida. And I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. And then when she kept on saying that she on the list for apartment, y'all, that was about 2 years ago. That apartment is
now she got to go do a second walkthrough in Georgia. Okay.
Because she said, but didn't she say she had an apartment in Georgia with no furniture in it? See, I heard that.
That's exactly what I heard too.
Mm-hmm. And
now, what I want to know is, if you paying Just Read My Book all this money in rent, why her air ain't working, according to you?
Baby Dovey said she had to buy 5 fans.
That don't make no darn sense.
Girl, Dovey said she had to buy 5 fans.
Bruh.
Well, somebody else gave me some money. Thank y'all. I'm gonna get a little pedicure. Yes, Lord. Thank you. Now, see, but
Dobie had to go buy
I'm
them.
gonna tell you what I'm doing with the money. I'm not going to find no hotel. I'm just saying.
Oh God.
Somebody said she was on the list for Section 8. You can be on those lists for years.
You sure
No,
can.
she didn't say no list for Section 8. She said she was on the list for that apartment. I ain't hear nothing about no Section 8. Somebody said, in fact, a nice 1-bedroom is around $1,800 in Miami. You better
Y'all,
believe it.
and rents are going up. Rents are going up all over this country.
Somebody said, I don't believe nothing Dovey says. I don't either. And that's why people are saying, what's on your cash app? But see, this is the thing. This is what Ronnie, a barbecue, and CPAP gets. They act like they were so concerned and helping Dovey, but in the midst, they were shading at the same time. And when Ronnie Q said, we want to see you get into the the Uber to go to the hotel, we want to make sure you pay for it. I'm like, now, I'm like, did you just do that?
CPAP.
CPAP is that man. What's that man name, y'all?
Who? Mr. Carruthers.
No, CPAP is that other man. Tofu Alley.
Oh Lord. Mm-mm. I'm not doing it. Mm-mm.
Somebody says that Dovey's left the property now, so she has no rights over there unless she left something. So Dovey might have left her toothbrush just to be messy.
You know she left something.
Has she got to the hotel yet? What's taking so long?
Oh, let me see if she owns. I'm glad you mentioned that, Joyce. Let me see. Let me see if she at the hotel. You know she get a little gibbery.
Not gibbery.
That's what she said. She said, I get a little gibbery. Child, Dovey ain't on. Dovey ain't on.
Now, ain't it been? It's been about 30 minutes to an hour. She ain't made it to the hotel yet.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get down. Let me tell you why. Dovey knows how to play the game, right? Because this ain't the first time. Y'all remember that phone call she made down to the police on Shelley, and she said, "Oh, my hearing aid. I'm in."
Oh hell yeah! She lied on Shelley so bad that shit didn't make no sense.
Dovey knows how to play the cop games with the cops. She know how far to go, and she know what.
She on barbecue panel. Let me see if I can find this lady because I don't even watch. Let me see if I can find her. Now, what's her? It's Ronnie.
Tangents. RQ is Ronnie Q.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, because I don't watch it that much. I look. Oh, this is not even it. See, I don't spelled it wrong. See,
I don't see her up on her panel.
Let me tell you something. Jay Wilson and Faith Yaya tickle me when they start saying she got on her Bam Bam voice, and then they start saying,
right. Baby, she put on that Pebbles voice.
Pebbles, that's who it is.
And I'm an elderly woman.
Dovey got 10,000 views. Go ahead, girl.
I ain't mad at Dovey because let me tell you something. Dovey should be able to pay for a first month, second month, and security deposit with what she should get in that next check. I ain't lying. And I am not mad at Dovey, but I know I'm not going to get no coin because I know that this woman has been doing this for years. And again, I can't do it. I can't do it. But now if people want to give her money, that's it. And then I find it hard to believe that they was asking everybody to give $1, and then she talking about something. She had $175.
$175 ain't enough for 2 nights. If it's
no.
5 a night, not including incidental.
But that's why people was asking for the cash app to see it.
Exactly.
Well, if she ain't have nothing to hide and she was, in need of help, I would have showed it to him.
Somebody said, why won't she live in a senior citizen living place? I feel bad, whatever senior citizen she end up. But Child Dovey is too slick.
It might be because she has a record, and it depends on what you got on your record.
Girl, she have everybody money at the senior citizen home. People be missing stuff. Talking about something. I had an insure in the refrigerator. Dovey came in and
not an insure.
Girl. Somebody said barbecue new name is dead.
Oh my God.
Ooh, child.
She's not a senior. Oh, that's right. Y'all, okay, I am 53 years old.
She
Dovey
56.
is about 55 or something.
She said she 56. She can get
Looking like she's 70.
AARP, can't she?
Now at 55 though, she can. Now at 55, you can't get out of your 401k without paying it. So, but baby, Dovey, yeah, somebody said she 56. Baby, she looks 56.
But this is what I want to know. I want to know what type of toilet tissue are you washing your cootie cat with that got it swollen and you couldn't sit for weeks?
It's the cheap kind.
She said she had to go get some Charmin. Dovey is a, let me say something. Dovey is a toilet tissue. She's a toilet tissue snob.
But this is the same woman that told people that they had to bring their own toilet tissue to Dovication.
Baby, I wondered did she use the toilet tissue on the cruise ship?
She was allergic. Lord,
Lord.
Allergic to what? She's obviously allergic to common sense.
Ooh,
those things have to be home before a certain time at night. She said it was from Amazon. Child, I can't.
It don't matter. You can get cottonelle from Amazon, quilting, Charmin, and everything.
Them Dollar Tree peppermints.
But y'all, didn't she tell that lady business? I'm like, oh my God.
She did tell it. I thought that was just.
I thought it was so tacky. And then that goes to show you the vindictiveness of her. And again, she was very, 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 she didn't care about that lady's feelings. That lady was cussing her out.
Now, April, what broke her out? The toilet tissue or the peppermint sticks?
Child.
I just texted my cousin who's a home health aide, and she said you're supposed to. Yeah, you are.
Now that don't mean you got to clean them, but you definitely got to clean the house.
I thought it was clean them. I didn't know it was clean the house.
No, it's a home health. I think it's a home health nurse comes in and cleans them. But if it's a home health aide, then no.
Well, then she should have got on her job. Then I mean.
Told all that lady business. Told all that lady business. Baby, I didn't even know what a panty liner was, and then I went to see it. I'm like, oh my God. Dovey so messy. Oh, it was so messy. It was so messy. And then she was telling the police officer how she was having a fight with her daughter and stuff.
It was the booty crumbs on the toilet for me.
The
who?
Lord.
The booty crumbs on
the toilet. Oh my God.
The who?
The booty crumb. You, baby. Hardy.
The booty crumbs?
Yes.
That's disgusting. We have innies, guys have outies. We can get all type of bacteria vaginosis from nasty toilets.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
Yep.
That's true, Mademoiselle Pierre.
You know what, Mademoiselle? You actually are right on the money because, and this reminds me, I don't know if y'all heard of the story that was in the news about a manager at Taco Bell who took in a homeless coworker.
Oh yeah, and killed
him.
Come on.
You can't help.
Lord have mercy.
How many times some people done took in homeless or needy people in the beef sector and we done heard about it? People getting groceries.
This is the first time I've ever heard of it.
Girl. You done had somebody who was cooking at somebody's house, and the next thing you know, somebody was eating groceries.
Okay.
Somebody went to go get somebody all out in the woods, and then the next thing you know, something was up, baby. Some people you just can't help.
It's dangerous, y'all. This is dangerous.
I certify CNA and HHAs. They can do light house work, but the majority of the focus is on the client or the patient.
Yep.
Baby,
Melissa,
not me. Well, if they both was running them games, they could have paid for a Molly the maid to come through there and give their house a thorough cleaning.
But they said that lady house was clean until Dovey got there.
That's
no.
Okay. Is that? Hold on now. Hold on. Is that just read my book screaming?
You know what?
No.
You should.
That was my cat trying to go in my bedroom.
Oh God, not another cat. Lord Jesus. Not another cat.
Giving love, my grandmother cleans, and she's made me and every other woman in her house that have ever lived there That's the first thing she does in the morning is clean her bathroom.
But this is the thing, you all. Why can't y'all get them disinfectant wipes that you pull out and just wipe the thing?
You can. I don't know what they was doing over there.
Oh,
she
and
killed.
it's
God.
Mm-mm.
Dang.
Oh Lord, y'all going real dark tonight. Not for the SSI check.
They do that. All me, baby, 73. That's the same.
Somebody said this happened to me before. You let somebody stay consecutively 7 nights, they can claim it as their legal domicile, male or not. Be careful out there, baby. Hey, you right about that, mademoiselle. You matter. But see, the thing is, this is why I think where it went south. I think that lady's intentions were not all right. See, they were not all right. She knew that Dovey was a scammer, and she wanted to use Dovey so they could get that little kickback. And Dovey went there, and they both used each other. Everybody was using each other, but at the end, baby, it didn't turn out right. It did not turn out right, and I think that's what's going on.
How did Dovey think she was gonna lay in that woman's house tonight and not wake up in hell or in heaven? How?
Somebody said Dovey better move to New York with Rico. Ooh, that would be a mess.
That's bad. I'm not even gonna lie. There's a lot of people in New York.
Listen.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Somebody said in DC less than a week to claim domicile. Somebody said not move in with Rico, honey. They would be eating good. Okay.
Ooh, child.
But now, hold on. How many bedrooms was that house?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Because somebody tried to act like that they were sleeping in the same bed.
I did that.
What?
I did that.
What you heard?
That they were sleeping in the same bed, and then I heard they slept on the same couch and everything.
Now that's what the people say. I wasn't there, but that's what the people saying, girl. Oh Lord. But see, I can't understand how that lady that stank, but you laying next to her.
No, bump that. I don't understand how you claim that lady that big, but you laying next to her.
Okay.
And it what kind of mattress?
I can see it was in the wintertime, girl. Because
what kind of mattress and couches was upholding both of them? Come on now, dang.
Dovey said they were hearing the L-shaped couch. They was, Lord. Somebody said a woman was taking people. Okay. Good evening, Pastor. Dovey said they were sharing the L-shaped couch. No, they would have movie night and fall asleep on the couch.
Let me tell you, I like more to the story because if I'm just at my good Judy house for a movie night and we just so happen to fall asleep on the couch, when we get into an argument, I'm not gonna sit up there and say, "Oh, you want me, don't you? You want me?" Something in this milk ain't clean.
No, I think I don't look now. Dovey don't use all her words correctly.
Obviously.
Now that's
what
that's Presbyterian story I don't want to hear.
I thought Dovey was trying to say you want a piece of me.
No,
you know.
That's how I took it. I took
that's
it like,
how I took it.
No.
You want me to want some of this?
I thought she wanted that lady to slap her and hit her. And that's why I thought she was trying to open the lady.
Dovey can articulate her words enough to ask for a cash app. So you mean to tell me you don't know the difference between "oh, you want me" versus "oh, you want a piece of me"?
No, not when it comes to her.
Dovey said she said hysterectomy.
You know what?
Whoa,
baby, she said, what was that, Dovey? She said a hysterectomy.
Let me tell you one thing about the beef set, the baby. These people know how to tear up a word. The love was on somebody's panel today, and she was trying to say something evictor, lovely love, mess around and said invocator. And then somebody on this panel was trying to say automatically, baby. They said automatically. I said, okay.
Baby, that's why I miss Bless Watkins. Bless Watkins said something. But baby, this is what get me when they're trying to talk.
Specifically, what was
Pacific?
Infinity.
Hold on. Okay. not an infinity, not infinity. But baby, when people take their glasses off, she said, basically,
Basically.
Basically and Ashley. I'm like, who are them girls?
Listen,
That's
that's
what
to give me the vibe that
they
she
were two sisters
she got to
enjoying.
turn the radio down to find an address.
Somebody said precedent. Somebody was trying to say that too.
What?
When I temporarily stayed with the
precedent.
family, I was in college. I kept everything clean like the Taj Mahal. I even paid rent, although they tried to refuse. I even drafted a lease and had it notarized. That's what you do. Nova said what? A rector. No, she said a hysterectomy. Love said when she talks on the phone with Dovey doesn't sound that way on the phone. That's what Shelley said.
I can believe that.
Girl, I kept on hearing people say pattern. I couldn't. I'm like pattern or conversate. If I hear somebody say conversate again,
protocol. Conversate is not a word.
It
Dovey just showed BS and DKL Shine tonight. She sure did. I follow someone strategic. Yes, Miss Bless can mess up a word. Oh my God, president for president. Blessed. Somebody said blessed by messing with the English words.
Listen.
Lord,
oh my God, I understand Dovey very well today. I normally can't understand the words she said. No shade. But then again, when Sir King said, "Just read my book, man, because you leaving," and Dovey said, "I was thinking that, but you said it."
Oh, APC 22 ambulance. Let me tell you, there's a few words that I can't. Ambulance is one of them. I hate people that say library instead of library.
Right. Conversate is actually a word now.
It ain't right though. You better not say it in front of somebody.
I'm still gonna be looking at people funny. But while my aunt the other day was talking about, because Tony got an R&B, and I'm, and they staying there. Talk about an Airbnb.
Oh my God.
Girl, but no, you remember they was talking, they said it was the Airbnb over there at DC Gate, girl.
Say Airbnb is a credit
Airbnb.
union.
That's when Rico was cooking that chicken and rice in the bag, baby. Child, Rico had 2 eyes on that hot plate, and honey, he made it happen. Do you hear me?
Okay.
And then Wiley went right up there and left with that boy.
My God, today.
He's back on, and y'all pray for his health, but he's back on. So I saw him, and Chocolate Bay.
Yes, I saw that video.
He's slimmer now, though.
Yes, I saw that.
Mm-hmm. So yes, Lord, he's slimmer now.
I hate people that say November. Where's the B? It's November.
Mm-hmm. Valentine's.
Valentine's.
I hate when people
Valentine's Day drives me crazy.
Listen, I hate when people add S at the end of New Year. What? It's
New
not
Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Hold on. We going to Kroger's. I'm like, I don't see not one S on Kroger.
Or going to the food lines.
Lord have mercy. Now I lived in Virginia and they used to go to the Food Lions.
Baby, I was at Food Line the other day.
Let me tell y'all something. Kimmy can do some Dovey. I'm not lying. Kimmy had me laughing when she do Dovey. I really wanted to hear what she had to say, but again, because somebody had to steal the shine,
everything got an S on the end.
But y'all, so look, it's gonna be interesting. Let me see if Dovey done got that hotel.
She still ain't there yet?
I don't know, but she may not come on because she don't want to get doxxed.
She may not come on.
What about she put her whole phone number out? And that's another thing. They let that lady sit there and say her whole phone number, and then CPAP gonna talk about who they gonna be blowing that phone up.
Right. You see how she put her number out, but when she was on the phone with the hotel, she go mute. What? I'm confuzzled.
I say ignorant. I like to say ignorant. It has a deeper meaning. And Nimbus.
Yeah.
I love
Nimbus.
Nimbus.
A little deeper than ignorant.
But y'all, baby, she had on her LGBTQ outfit tonight.
No, Jay Wilson. You gotta say it right. gotta say it right. It is not
LGBTQIA.
No, it's not that.
What is it?
Was you? I forgot who's. I think it was Uppity's panel, and Leonard was up there, and Leonard kept saying the LGBT community. I said, what?
LGBT.
Yes.
Oh my God. Well, baby, that outfit had rainbow all over it, girl. It was
Baby,
rainbow.
it did. It did, honey. She said, honey,
She
I'm
said,
proud.
Ronnie Q, she at the hotel until Tuesday.
Okay. Because they did tell her they can't do more than like 3 or 4
Dovi is at Miss Cruiser house right now. Y'all stop lying. Y'all know Cruiser ain't playing that.
I ain't never heard of no hotel saying you can't stay there more than 4 days at a time. I ain't never heard it.
Because
That's what she said. The lady on the phone
first
said.
of all, it ain't like that hotel is packed. It ain't like they got a convention coming up.
Especially at Motel 6 or wherever it is.
Right.
She's supposed to be staying at Days Inn.
That's the same thing.
Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. She could stay longer than Tuesday. She's going back to that lady's house. It's
Absolutely.
gonna happen.
Somebody said she got $1,500. How did y'all confirm that? See, I don't trust y'all because y'all be throwing numbers out. How y'all confirm that? I wouldn't be surprised if Dovi's still there.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
But how can y'all confirm that she got $1,500?
But I'm gonna tell you the best part about that whole live. It wasn't Dover. It was the fact that Just Read My Book was listening to the live.
Yes.
Oh, honey, she cussed me out, y'all. Did she hear me cuss? Because I said, Just Read My Book, come over here and talk. She said, why in the hell I'm going to come? Baby, she was reading it and cussing it out. Oh, my God. I was rolling. I'm like, well, dude, I said, boo, it ain't all that deep. And then she got into a barbecue, honey. And barbecue just, barbecue is getting real loose and reckless. And barbecue cussed her out.
Ronnie, you had enough of y'all crap, okay? She has had enough.
Somebody said, yep, the hotel can have limits on the stay due to tenant statutes plus a certain liability. Well, why couldn't she get a residence in? See, a resident in would let you stay there a little longer.
Let me tell you something. Residence Inn is a Marriott hotel, which means it's going to be way more than $105 a night.
Well, yeah, I forgot she just saw because I can't believe that she got. Well, she live now. Ooh, baby, she on now. Ooh, Lord, I'm gibbery. Let me see what she got to talk about, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, she live.
Go ahead. I'm about to get down and go listen. Bye, y'all.
Hold on, y'all.
Lord.
Well, she got music playing now. She got music playing. Now she coming to the microphone, baby. So y'all look, I'm gonna end my live. I'm gonna go on over there and watch, but I'll probably be back on tonight. Thank you, Lady T, Rennie, RNYTV, Joyce.
All right, y'all.
All those people, Miss Cruiser, Rodney, all the people who came on. I'll see y'all later. I'm going over there and look.